Yes, I'm still alive, still around. It's been a while, I know. I was on a little trip for a week to see my sister-in-law and not getting a whole lot of stuff done before that or after. Still waiting for decals for this Opal. They shipped them May 29th, so it's been over a month. I have a bad feeling that they might be lost, so I did send a message to the STS decals, see if they save the files. They said yes, they do save them, but it would because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to order more. And they said because they're custom, it'll be about 2 weeks before they ship. So we're looking at more than a month again before I have decals. I'm going to give it until Friday, and if I don't have them by Friday, I'm going to tell them to start printing some more, and I'll just have to buy 2 more sheets because I want to have an extra. And hopefully they'll get here without getting lost, or hopefully the other ones will get here maybe before they print and I can cancel it. Worst case, I'll have 2 sets, or really worst case, the next set will get lost and I'll have nothing. But in the meantime, I'm still doing body work on this, and it drives me crazy. You putty, you sand, you primer, you putty, you sand, you primer, and you do it over and over and over again. But I'm finally pretty close. The main shell here, I believe, is ready for the final sand and shoot some white primer on for the base. The front end, I'm ready to shoot some more gray on that. I did some more sanding yesterday, so they're coming along. And move them out of the way. And the olds, same story. Body work, sand fill, primer. But this also, I'm really close now. Soon ready. I think everything's primed. Actually, now I'm looking at the doors over there. I need to reprime the doors and maybe a couple little spots. And then I'm going to wet sand with 1000 grit and put everything together. As far as I'm going to put the body back on and try to make sure that, double and triple check that the door fits right, because I've been working on it off the car, and you can take it off, put it on, and something still won't fit right when it fit before, and you put it back on and it doesn't fit. So I'm going to just make sure that everything's right. And then again, I'll do the same thing with that. I'll hit it with white primer and then start painting. Still up in the air on which way I'm going to go, because the one version of this was pretty much all a reddish maroon color. The other version had a silver top, a silver hood, a silver deck lid. And I'm not sure I have enough decals to do, I have to go through my decals and see really which one I can do. I did put a message out on the Warren Johnson page on Facebook for Arlene Johnson, asking about how long they ran it with the silver, and when was the change, and trying to get some more detailed information. If it only ran the silver say a month and then they switched it to the full red, then I'd rather go that route. So far I didn't hear anything back, and probably won't. I'll probably end up just making my own decision, and it'll again probably be based on the decals that I have, which way I can do it. So let's set that off to the side. And since I was so tired of doing body work, and that seemed to be all I had going, I decided to throw some resin pieces. 1 second here. Decided to get a pile of resin parts out, see what I can make. So I took one of my Vega bodies that I made. It's the 76, 77. Cleaned up the body a little bit, did a little bit of filling here. I have a lot of bad spots. I hit some super glue and baking soda. That does pretty wonders with it. And this body's far from perfect. It's not even close to being perfect, not even close to being good, but I think it'll be acceptable. The mold had air pockets in it apparently, so I get high spots in I don't know if you can see in the door there, those little pimples and pockets, but I can sand all that off. So I dug that out, and I dug out one of my 66 or 67 Nova Pro Street chassis. That's one that's uncut. Here's the one I did some cutting to make it fit the Vega. And these things too have a lot of bad spots. You know, here, back here was all these little voids in the floor pans. I don't worry about. I can fix that. But I cut it down. I cut the front. Cut the front clip part off because I'm going to use a strut, do a strut front end. But I got it. It fits pretty good. I'll throw it in there quick. I had to do a lot of cutting to make it fit. And I have it where I pinned it to locate the back end. Let's see if I can. I had this together and I just took it apart. Okay, that's one. It's hard to get them lined up. There we go. So that, you can see I got a pretty decent fit. I made this for to attach the strut. Then we got some resin wheels and tires. This one's epoxy. Now these two slicks were very out of round. They were like 40 thousandths difference from, like if you measure this way and this way, they were 40 thousandths difference. So I did some sanding on them to try and make them round. And I'm going to have to work with the outer rib here. I think a little putty, I can fix them up. I do have rubber ones. I just feel like using up. I'm trying to make this pretty much all out of resin, or 90% of it anyway. So we'll have that for the back, and then have some more resin for the front, tires and wheels. I know this isn't going to sit the way I want it, but that's the basic mock-up. And I think I'm going to do this one like a late 70s modified eliminator car, probably C-gas, small block Chevy, Hillborn injection, and I'm thinking orange, because I have an idea to try to make some decals of the Clockwork Orange logo from the movie. I have the logo on my computer, but I don't know how it's going to work printing it out on decal paper and trying to make decals. So if it works, it works. If not, I'll come up with a different plan. But right now, that's in my head. Clockwork Orange, have an orange car. Maybe do the wheels in gold anodized. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I did a lot of fitting on get the hood on there, and it's not perfect yet, but at least it goes on. This, my resin casting is pretty rough, but I'm okay with it. I can work with it, and it saves me a whole lot of money. Got bumpers here, rear bumper, front bumper. I'd like to do some more resin casting, maybe when the humidity goes away here. It's been terrible lately, so that'll be probably October. I don't want to buy any resin until I can actually use it. I have a couple ideas of things I want to try to do, which I guess I'll mention now while we're on here. But I have this convertible top from a 36 Ford Coupe at Roadster, and I'm thinking I'm going to make a resin top, a couple of them, and I'm going to cut it, lengthen it, cut it, narrow it, and put it on, well, I don't have any of my bodies out now, but put it on one of those 32 Vicky bodies that I cast, and try to make a Phantom B400, which would really not be a B400 because that was made from a sedan body, but make it from the Vicky body. I think that would be pretty unique. It's an idea I'm thinking about. Not sure if it'll happen or not. But anyway, I just wanted to make this quick update and let you all know that I'm still around, still plugging away. So that's it for now. See you next time.